quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Ya estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Acho, bro.
My darling, I've been waiting for your company. My sugar, feels like you only come around for me. My glass is never empty. You always fill it up to the teeth. And I'm still just trying to understand. But is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love make me dance by myself now? Is it our love sets my soul on fire? Is it our love that takes me a little too higher? An empty glass is what I got. Mess is what I'm not. I'm just feeling good, trying to understand. Since we put it on the table, it's feeling like I'm unable to comprehend. I still don't understand. Is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Shelf now. Is it your love make me dance by myself now? Self now. Is it our love that sets my soul on fire? Is it our love that takes me a little too higher?
It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Siggy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll, and on the hill for the Dodgers, Blake Snell.
Perhaps one of his best outings of the year last time out. Worked deep into the ball game, only gave up 3 hits. Today, he's going to try to do the exact same thing.
Ready to go now, and here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. That one a little bit high, and the World Series is underway. Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss, and that's the first out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. And first offering is fouled off. Snell, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. One out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Outside with a breaking ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouled off the plate, they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit on the ground to short. Betts jumps, throws, nicely done for the out. Two outs, base is empty. Junior Caminero, the next to hit. Just off the inside edge. Two outs, base is empty. And a foul ball. Two outs.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Tampa, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. This is the World Series on the show. And we're back. And our pitcher in this game, Shane McClanahan. What do you look for here?
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. Got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
Here's the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to, being the superstar player in this lineup. They are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think he'll have it in this one.
Next offering is down low.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan. And that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Triple digits on that last pitch.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Next to hit, Ha-Seong Kim. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Here's Mookie Betts. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 1 of the World Series. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 left for L.A. We played an inning, no score. Game 1 of the World Series. And stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. Snell back to work. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, in time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out.
That slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And now it's William Contreras. Swing and a pop-up. Freeman makes the catch for the out, and there's 2 away. So digging in, Cedric Mullins.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key, just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Not in time. That's a bunt single. Here's the rookie right fielder. Snap throw to first. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second, and now the right fielder, Andy Pages. The other way, and that's a fair ball.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Will Smith to the plate. Missed with a changeup. Ball one. McClanahan, the reigning Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. McClanahan winds and deals. Foul ball there. Hit in the air, center field. Mullins moving under it. And there's one away. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Just missed. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. That's down and in.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And ball four, two aboard.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Tap foul at the plate. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Here's Kike Hernandez. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Squirts away a little bit. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch. The Dodgers threatening. That one misses, and the count is filled up.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 2-zip, a 2-run double.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And here's Freddie Freeman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, by that. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Missed inside with the curve. There's a strike. Hernandez at second with 2 down. The next offering misses. And that's ball 3. Ha-Seong Kim up next for the Dodgers. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Freeman hits it in the air. Palacios tracks it down for the out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-zip. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy number 14. Right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And he barehands it over to first. And they get the out. So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Here's a final look at it. They called him out, and I'm thinking it's going to stay that way.
I think you're right, and it was worthy of another look, no doubt. But after seeing these replays, I just think they're going to stay with the original call, just not seeing enough to overturn it.
Here's the decision now, and he is out. So they lose the challenge, and they won't have any more the rest of the way. Oswald Peraza getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
And that is out of play. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Ben Williamson stands in now and watches strike 1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Good job to fight that one off. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. That one misses. 1-2 to count. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2, the Rays nothing. back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the second baseman, Hae-Sung Kim. Kim turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Swing and a miss. Shane McClanahan, the strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Here's Mookie to hit. Now a fly ball to right center. 2 away now. Two down, base is empty. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off? Swing and a drive, deep right field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Steps off and bluffs a throw at second. And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So the Dodgers lead one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. And a foul ball.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Taylor Walls now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And the postseason success continues for him. So up next, Junior Caminero. He's 0 for 1. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And a big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Here's the 0-2. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him. And he hit him. 2 on, 1 out. Richie Palacios will hit next. 0 for 1 so far.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Check on the runner. Walls back on a dive. Now time called at the plate. And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And now the catcher for the Rays, William Contreras. Flied out his first time. Fouled off. He was late. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of the World Series. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Outside low, and the count is 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So 2 down now, and here is Cedric Mullins.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
There's the strike.
0-1.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. Two outs. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Snellzilla picks up the strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in L.A., bottom of the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And the first offering is not close.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That one is upstairs. And that one is lifted in the air. Palacios sizes this one up, brings it in, and there's one away. Tommy Edman at the plate. Walked his first time. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Strikes him out with 100.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Conforto, the next to hit, takes ball one. Strike one.
I got a ball, one strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Snell back to work. And there's a strike.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2 now.
Pitch location right there. Tough to pull that with you and take it towards the first base side of the field.
That one 95 to finish him off. Oswald Peraza next to hit for the Rays. Just off the outside edge. Ball one. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That one well upstairs. And the count 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be.
Oh, that got him as well. The third batter he's hit with a pitch. Ben Williamson next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Peraza, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Going, gone! And it ties it up. It's 2-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So the lineup flips over. Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fought off foul. Next pitch is outside. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Swing, and the bat went flying there.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
Got him. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Trying to bunt his way on. Bare hand grab, the throw, and safe at first, a bunt single.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Go ahead run on base. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Smith makes the grab, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching the World Series on the show. And we're back. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Kike Hernandez. Out towards right center field, on the move. Nabs it, and there's 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So now it's Freddie Freeman, 0 for 2 in this one. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Fastball for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
And it's even up.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
That one missed. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And now Ha-Seong Kim. Just missed. Kim recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. That one ripped. Mullins ranging back. And it hits the fence. Now around second, going for third. He's safe, and that's a triple off the wall.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here's Mookie now. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Shane McClanahan departs, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back. Now on the mound for the Rays, Alex Faedo.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Close but called a ball. And that's ball one.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
2 outs. And a count 1-2. Turns and fires the Betts. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Alex Vesia. Now the left fielder, Richie Palacios. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. And here is William Contreras.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Lang, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the World Series. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. That one away inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 strikes to count.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. And that's too high. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. 1 for 2. Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Cameron Meisner looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Bunting for a hit and a foul ball. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Pitch misses. 1-1. And that's
Ball,
outside.
that's out.
Right side, hard hit. Throw on to Freeman. Third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Game 1 of the World Series. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez, 32 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League.
You know, these Dodgers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Outside.
2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. Over to Diaz. And Hernandez is out.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. That's in there. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2 with the count.
Struck him out swinging. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. That's off the inside corner. 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Three balls, no strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 3 balls and a strike. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Alex Faedo won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. The new pitcher in the game, Mason Engler. Edman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground. Peraza fires over to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Evan Phillips. Now it's the right fielder. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
First pitch misses.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Hernandez makes the grab. One away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player. There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Andrew Wentz is forced to the mound after the injury. All tied up here in the late stages of game one. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Ben Williamson. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on the platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
So 2 down, and here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that's the third out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. On the corner for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Next pitch downstairs, and now it's even 1-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Mason Engler gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Pete Fairbanks comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here's Freddie Freeman now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And a swing and a miss.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And that's off the outside edge. And the count is 1-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the...
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now the number 2 hitter, Ha-Seong Kim. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So a job well done by the Rays bullpen. We look ahead to inning number 8. Rays 3 and the Dodgers 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Alex Lang.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game, and here is Taylor Walls. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That one not close, and that's ball 1.
That's ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Ball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. Time called now before the payoff pitch. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Jason Foley looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Treinen getting cranked up as well. Bases empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the World Series. Just missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
And It's strike two. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they add on. It's 4-2.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Popped up. Betts. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 4-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Mookie Betts will get us started. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Fairbanks back to work. There's a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Caminero hauls it in for the out. One down. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Fouled off left side. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2. Ball one there.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The Rays up by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Now it's going to be Andy Pappas.
Struck out.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Kevin Kelly.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
To the right side, Walls whips it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Dodgers go down quietly, still down by a count of 4-2. So they turn to their closer, Brusdar Graterol.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the center fielder, Cameron Meisner, rolled out to second in his first at bat. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now the right fielder, 0 for 3 in this one. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Stephen Kwan, looking to start something with one gone. Ripped on the ground to second. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now up for Tampa Bay, Oswald Peraza. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jonathan Aranda looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Right side, Kim. The throw to first, and that is that. So they go quietly there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rays 4 and the Dodgers 2. And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1, Mason Miller.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Just missed. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Palacios on his way over. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And that one finds its way through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Next is the Dodger DH, Michael Conforto. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. With the tying run at the plate, here in the late stages of game 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to win.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
So last chance for the Dodgers. And next for L.A., Enrique Hernandez. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Just missed.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Miller throws over, and he's back in there.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. 1 strike away from securing game 1. And the tying run is on base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Mason Miller out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Garrett Clevenger. Just missed.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
On the ground to first, and foul ball. Inside, and that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one finds the corner, and now 2-2. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss